How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Today we got Uta 8.5 with all the starter decks. We do get another starter deck for Uta, which is a little weird because we just Uta still is a relatively new starter deck, so we're getting a reprint of a starter deck that it's like ST11, which is not that far off, right? But we do get some really good green support in it, right? Uta does get just so consistent, as you'll see. Everything in this list, right? You can kind of search, like, this is all pretty much just starter deck stuff. Like, we're not running any 10 drops, no Hodies even. Yeah, maybe probably should run the Hodies, but I wanted to just try out a deck list that's pretty much just film, right? But we got Uta. She's a 5 life green leader, 5k power. Dawn ×1 when attacking once per turn. Reveal top card of your deck. If it is a film type card, add it to your hand. Basically, we can't whiff on this now with the starter deck. We got some decent top end, you know, the Shanks. But let's get into the deck list. We got the 2k Sanji, 4 or 5, and then Dawn ×1. For every 3 rested Dawn, then he gains 1000 power. It's only for your turn though, so like he can swing pretty high, but mainly a 2k counter that we can get off of our lead ability. Another chopper, right? A film chopper, 2k counter, 2 cost. Dawn ×1 attack and rest one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less. Not really the biggest deal in the world. Rather just have him as a 2k, right? The resting 2 costs, yeah, there are some blockers, right? But mainly just a 2k. The Nami, the film Nami on play when attacking. Dawn, rest 1 Dawn. Then you look at the top 3 for a film card. Pretty good, right? Staple in the deck. Unfortunately, I don't think this is getting reprinted in the starter deck, which is absolutely insane. I don't know why they refuse to reprint this card for these starter decks. I don't know. But we got Brook, you know, on play up to 1 film or Straw Hat crew type character with the cost of 3 or less. So, you know, this can play out the Nami, the Uta blocker, right? Now the Katakuri, right? Then we got, of course, the 7 cost blocker Luffy, 7k power. On play up to 1 film or Straw Hat crew type character with the cost of 4, right? So the combo goes and we play out Luffy to play out Brook to play out a blocker or something else, right? Just fill our board really quickly. Next we got the Uta blocker from the original starter deck. End turn, discard 1 event from your hand and stand one of your film type characters back up as active. Next we got the new Uta blocker, 4/6. Activate main once per turn. You can trash 1 film type card from your hand. Give one of your leader or characters 1 rested Dawn. This does let us just use our leader ability a little bit more effectively, right? If we have like a dead card in hand, right? And we can just get that back by giving that Dawn to our leader and drawing a card. We can't whiff in this deck, so it's just kind of like cycle, really. Then we got the Katakuri, the 3/4, but if the leader has film type and you have 6 or more rested cards, he gains 2k power. Rested cards does count Dawn, however, it doesn't count attached Dawn. So the Dawn has to have been used to play out a card or an event this turn, right? But not really hard to get him that +2, right? So that is a thing we can play off of Brook, right? And then that's a 6k body, and that is not specified for your turn only. So he is a 3/6 on your opponent's turn, right? If there are the requirements met. Next, we got our end game, the 9 cost 11k power Shanks. On play, KO one of your opponent's rested characters. That's pretty good. He's an 11k body after that too. It's like, that's just a great way to respond to anything your opponent plays. I think this card even gets some use in Bonnie, right? Because you can just rest out anything and then just KO it the next turn. But pretty good. Next, we got another 2k counter, the new Luffy. If Uta is rested, this character gains 1k power. Still not great because he's only 3k, so that only bumps him up to 4. But he is a searchable 2k counter, so now all of our 2ks are searchable, right? Getting into our events, we got Backlight, right? 2 Dawn. If your leader is Uta, choose one of the following. So you can rest a 5 cost or KO one of your opponent's 5 or lower characters if they are rested. Next, we got our Searcher. New Genesis. If your leader is Uta, look at the top 3 of your deck, reveal 1 film, and other than New Genesis, and then add it to your hand, return the remaining to the bottom of the deck, and then set one of your Dawn as active, 1 rested Dawn. So basically, it just kind of restamps itself. So it's a free search, essentially. And then we've got, of course, I'm Invincible, the 3 Dawn event to restand our Luda? Our leader Uta. Our Luda. I guess that's what we're calling now. But that's the deck list. Again, there are some really strong green cards in here. or that we're not seeing in here, right? The Hody Jones, the 10-drop Doflamingo, right? I do think that just keeping it consistent can work pretty well. And again, our top end Shanks is really good. So let's see if we can just get some games in, because if so, then this is a pretty cost efficient deck to play, right? If you're looking for a mono green leader to check out, I think probably the most expensive thing would be the Nami, right? I think those did go down in price though. And then these should get reprinted in the premium booster 1 set. I'm fairly certain, hopefully, right? Because this is just an O2 card, right? And there have been a lot of O2 reprints. So hopefully it's not as expensive anymore. I know when the starter deck for Uta came out, these were pretty pricey, but right now this probably is a pretty cheap deck because a lot of these are just starter deck cards, you know? But either way, that's the deck list. Let's get into some games. All right, we got Smoker. All right, we're going to go first. We get Nami, pretty good hand off the bat. I'm gonna search. Okay, we get Shanks, lovely. And then we'll pass. Just gonna filter it out because we already have a pretty good hand next turn. Oh, and then we get to do it again. Kind of want the 7-drop, right? And I think I should have gone second. It's been a while since I've remember this, right? This Don when attacking, right? Yep, just getting out the rust. So I think I'm just gonna stack 8. Boom. But next turn we'll be able to, we draw a card, so we go another 2k. Great. Next turn we'll be able to play out Brook and Nami, but we won't be able to yeah. Won't be able to search with her, unfortunately, with the on play. So maybe we, okay, he counters out. Fortunately for you, I also have a lot of counter. That is the best part about this deck, is that the fact that we're drawing +1 like every turn, we get to, okay. I think we'll play out the Brook and Uta blocker, and then next turn we can play out the Nami to get the search. So we'll go 6, we'll draw. It's beautiful because we can, oh, actually we can play this out too. He won't get plus, but he can get it next turn for when he goes to swing, right? So yeah, let's play out aggressive. So play out the category, pass. Yeah, we'll just always have like the bigger hand size, really, which is good. And he's also countering out pretty aggressively. Yeah, he is setting up his track. Actually, no. I mean, the Suru, yeah, for sure. But the Dashigis, you might need that activate main to kind of double clear my board. So next turn we go up to... So I could have played out Brook Nami, but then I swing 5 there and don't get to draw, and he gets to just free block. We're gonna just take here. He can make so much Don. I have 2 Don for I don't know what. I'm gonna swing 6 just to see if we draw another Nami. Okay, we've got so many Namis now. I actually don't know if I'll get, unfortunately, I don't know if I get the Katakuri if I play Nami. We'll do it anyway, so we'll search. I think backlight is going to be important to rest his blockers, because that can hit a Sabo blocker. So we have 4 cards rested, right? Nothing really. I could backlight here and just swing, and then he would get it. He would get the +2, right? Is that the best option? Maybe, because I want to go aggressive. Let's do it. So we go 5, and then he gets +2, and that's going to be for our opponent's turn, right? Too. He's countering out so much. So yeah, he's still 6k. Next one we go up to 9 Don. We can play out the Luffy into the Uta. Or Luffy into Nami. But 2 blockers would be kind of nice. Not that we really need it. We're still at 4. And we have, again, bigger hand size, even though he's taking more life than us. Yep, he is 6k. So he might just be on familiar. Plays out the Tashigi to kill my Nami, of course. I wonder what he leaving 3 Dana up for. Brook for next turn, I guess. All right, we get a Sanji. Yeah, I think we'll go Luffy into Nami. Right? We don't really need another blocker. Sure, we'll search. Maybe try and find. Yeah, we get another Shanks. Do we need another Shanks? Another Shanks could be nice. All right, let's go 5 first, because then we have 6k and 6k to swing at him with. His hand's pretty low. Okay. We'll go 6 at life. At this point, I feel like I can pressure him pretty hard, you know. We get the Brook, so just 1 more counter. Pretty good. He's down to 1 life. And yeah, our hand size is going crazy. Really shouldn't be afraid to play this, right? I have a pretty decent hand. And again, because our deck is entirely film, right? Trashing a card, but getting a Don onto my leader is just like cycle, essentially. We can just counter out for days here. We can just counter out for days. He has a Brook and 10 Don, so I'm assuming he can probably kill 2 things, at least. So, for anything he swings into, I'm going to try to counter out. And then I can kill the Tashigi with the Shanks. It's not the biggest thing, but, you know. Oh, ooh. Okay, okay. But that's fine, because now I can just save everything else. Actually, no. Okay, so Katakuri will die. Or Brook. Either way, one of them will die. Yep. Okay. And just free block. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll kill Tashigi. Maybe get him to rest his blocker here. Okay. He just lets it go. We get another Brook. Just 1 more counter. Play out the Shanks, kill the Tashigi. And then I'm going to be aggressive since he has this guy on the board. It's pretty easy to KO anything, right? So we'll go swing 7 at life. We get rid of his blocker. And if he swings with Kuzan, which he probably will have to try to help clear board, we have another Shanks, right? So we can kill his Kuzan. We'll go 1k. Again, I have a lot of counter. I have a lot of counter from my leader ability. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. All right. Do I wait? Actually, do I have enough? I do, right? But like, 9, 10, 11. That's like all my counter. I didn't have as much as I thought, but that's okay. Actually, I don't even know if I need to really. I probably just go for game here, and we're not even really in a. It'd be very greedy for me to use the. Yeah, right. Because I'm invincible, so it's kind of guaranteed. I kind of forgot. We can just go 12-12, and then after clearing 3 cards for the. Okay, that's. We don't even need probably the I'm invincible. Right, 15, 7, 9. Yeah, GG. All right, we got Nami. This is gonna be interesting. Do I take second so they don't get the first draw? And also, then I Brook on curve. I think we'll go first to be more aggressive. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. We'll keep. We've got some searches. We'll search. Grab Luffy. We definitely need to be going wide here, right? Really, there's never a point to swing 5 at a Nami, right? So should I just play out my Nami for next turn, right? Also, luckily for my deck, I do have some tricks up my sleeve, right, with the deck that can help us against Nami, right? I'm Invincible definitely helps. The Backlight helps us get through, kill their blockers, helps us kill Kaya. Let's keep searching. Definitely need the I'm Invincible, I think. We swing 6 here, 6 there. I have 3 down for an Uta blocker. Actually, no. Actually, I don't. So I'll go 7, 7. Right, because I need to rest 1 for Nami search. Search. Yeah, we'll take the Backlight for the blockers. Okay. They go up to 9. Leaving 1 down up. They bounce the Kai back. Unfortunate. Let me go 7 again. Hopefully they take. Okay, they take their first life. Okay, cool, cool. They do have the Kai back in hand. It's like, even if I rest the Kaya, though, they can use events to bounce them back to hand, even if they're the target of an attack. All right. We're at 7. I think we go... But then I don't have a Dawn for Nami, so it's just a 6k swing, which they'll probably get out of. But establishing a wide board here is probably the best. Activate main. Let's trash. What do we not need? We don't really need a 2k chopper. We get another Uta blocker. Swing 6 to at least get something out of hand, right? They bounce the Kai back again. Okay. But now we have a pretty wide board, 5, 6, and 7k body, right? I'm just going to be swinging with the blocker. It's not too much point to keeping her brow. Okay, well, that's interesting. That's a big play. That's a lot of their Dawn. I can rest him. If we get a backlight... Hey. Hey. Yeah, I got to kill him. I got to kill him. I got to kill him. Do I be aggressive though? Like greedy? I don't want to be greedy here. I don't really want to be greedy. I'm gonna poke 7 at him. How much am I willing to commit to this? I kind of want to leave up 4 to play out the Nami and search. So that gives me 3. Here, I can swing 7, 6, and then 8. Okay. Okay. Let's see. If you don't give me this, then I will attach all and just swing into him with the blocker. Because I can't let you get that off. Okay. Okay. Or I could play out a blocker again. Do I go just 10 at them? I think so. I think that gets us there, right? Does that gets us there? Yeah, of course. Of course. Because they had no Dawn. They had no Dawn, so that would require 2 Kayas and something else. Right, and then they probably don't want to trash the Kayas just for counter. The Zeph was an interesting play. It did kind of eat up my entire hand. I mean, my turn, right? I didn't get to establish anything. They did double Kaya. I'm kind of getting cooked here. They're down to 23, right? They bounced our Nami, so our board isn't that crazy. We do get to establish another Luffy. So we'll go Luffy. I wish I had a Brook here. Nami. Use Nami search. I think I want the Shanks here. What do we not need? Maybe one of these. Katakuri. Boom. We go 7, 7, 7. Okay. Just block. Then we'll go 7. Okay. We get a Death Wink. But no effect from the Deathwing, right? Don't you have to be a certain cards in hand? right? Until you have 2 cards in hand. So they didn't get the second half of that. So that actually kind of helped us. And then they go down, but then they get the Sanji peel off out of life is crazy. They got another peel off in hand. Do they have enough to get the win here? Probably not. 18 cards. Oh, they got okay. I don't have a way to rest that. Sheesh. All right, but only 4 Dawn up. Like, let's give a poke. Do I even search here? I don't even think I need to search here. I think I leave it all up. I think I leave it all up to just go aggressive. All right, so we get the Desert Spada. Okay, we'll go 7 again. Because I can go 10 twice at this point. But I don't win here. We don't win here because we have a blocker and 3 left to get through. But they're down to 1 Dawn. Okay. So this requires a blocker. Okay. We'll get them to use that blocker they got. Draw. Yep. And then hopefully get them down to 1. Okay, so they're 1 life. They got 15 left. Depending on what their trigger is. Ah, what's Nick? Look at the top 5 cards of the deck, then place them into any order. Honestly, would you rather? I guess you are pretty low on cards, right? You have 15, so you kind of need to determine, but like that's a pretty good to save you next turn. You know, I don't know. But now you got no blockers. Your Kais are on board. If you can bounce them back. Let's see. Is he gonna win here? Is he gonna win here? 10, 6 Dawn left. A blocker. A 9, 3 Dawn left. Ooh. Gosh, I wish I had a backlight now, but I had to kill that Zeph. If that's well, actually no, I could have left the blocker up. I got greedy there. All right, let's see. I think we poke a 7. First just poke a 7. Actually, I'll poke the 7 with Nami because I don't want to get something that bounces my character back to hand to like lose a swing. Okay, down to 1 Dawn. I think poking 7 here requires them to block out, right? Like that's 1 Dawn. That 8 light or 8 cards. Okay. All right, let's see. Do I go 7 again? And then I can just split here. So that gives me 9. No, 9, 10, right? Block out. Yeah, I think we win here. +7. Whew. That close. That was close. GG. All right, we got Luffy. Interesting. We got a pretty decent hand. We'll keep. We're going second. So I can swing 6, play out blocker. Not that I need to, but you know, just to get my board. He gets a radical beam. Yikes. Another Nami coming out. Gets the Zoro. I guess he was missing that on his first turn, right? He swings 7 at us. Well, I'll probably take. Okay. Another 2K. That's really good, though. Are you keeping a rad beam now? You get another Shanks. Great. Okay. He gives us a queen. It's interesting. All right. We'll play out our blocker. Not to block with, but to restand stuff in the future, maybe. We'll probably play out the Nami next turn. Law. Oof. He ripped out 1 Shanks, right? 1 Shanks and a 2K. That's rough. That's rough. That is rough. You got the Luffy. From here on out, I kind of want to be pretty healthy. But he has put himself back down to 4, right, with the law. All right, let's go. Nami search first. With the Uta. I think we'll get that. Get another blocker. And then we'll go 7 at life. Draw a 2K. So yeah, now we have a lot of 2Ks. We can kind of defend ourselves, right? He does take. Good for us. We do know he has a rad beam in hand, you know, so if he leaves up 1, we know he can go +4. Ooh, interesting. Knowing that, okay, that I might play out the Luffy blocker, plays that out. I mean, interesting. Yeah, I kind of really like should and shouldn't, you know, like it's gonna happen. I don't want to give him that value. I can just play out these two on their own, but man, I'll still do it. Right? Should I? Because I don't know. I feel like I should. I gotta go 5 with Nami just to search, and then I can trash. We get a Uta blocker or 2K. I think I'm gonna grab a 2K here. Just get more counter. Boom. Just, yep. Let that, yep. We'll trash. Shoot, a lot of 2Ks actually. I don't think I need all of them. Let's go. Okay, we get a searcher. I debated trashing the Katakuri there, but we still could use him because technically he would be a 6K body, right? But it might be too late in the game to play him out. Okay, we get that. All right. Actually, am I gonna trash this to stand the Nami back up? Do I need the Nami? Actually, yeah. Just get rid of the new Genesis to restand my Nami. Sure. I think I could have protected her. Actually, yeah, I don't know, because I think I might. Yeah. Okay, yeah, 7 at us. I'm gonna Luffy give 1K, so that way he might also want to swing at Luffy, but I have 2 other blockers. Might let the Uta blocker here go, the 3 cost, right? Just swings 4 to ramp. Okay, so he puts himself back at 10. Yeah, okay, here comes the Luffy. This is why I wanted to stay a little bit healthier for this. Ooh, if that goes sideways, I kill it with Shanks. He's in a really bad spot. We'll 2K out of that. Boom. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty good. We're actually sitting pretty good here. So then he gets another turn, right? We have 2 blockers, though. And a couple of 2Ks. I don't mind just getting rid. Okay, he ramps. Okay, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, he got double ramp? Is that what it? Okay. We're gonna give another 2K. So 9. He's leaving 1 up for Rad Beam. Mistake. Although he doesn't know that I have a second Shanks. I'm going to block out here because this lets me be a bit more Dawn efficient. We're gonna kill that Luffy. Boom. Love that. We're going to swing 5 Nami, just search. Get a Brook or a 2K. I think we'll grab a 2K. That's fine. And I think I'm gonna get rid of a back. I don't know. Do I get rid of Katakuri? Maybe. Oh yeah. Yep. We'll trash Katakuri. Give you Dawn 6 at leader gulp. All right, fine. That's fine. Just pressure some cards out of his hand. He has a Rad Beam, but like swinging these little numbers is like very efficient right now because he doesn't have a board. He's back at 7 Dawn, so he will be able to get back up to 10, right? But we go 7. We're just demanding cards out of his hand. Like he has to give us a 2K or that Rad Beam. We'll pass, keep a blocker up. We got 2 2Ks. Still 3 life, so even if he does the 10 Luffy again, we got it, right? Like, we can survive. And now we have an 11k body to swing into him. He's down to 1 life. We can go 11, 6, 7, then 12 twice with I'm invincible. So we put him into a pretty decently rough spot. Oh, he gets to KO our blocker and then go... He's going to keep 1 Dawn up for Rad Beam for sure. I can save this. But I shouldn't have. We can just leave him standing to block in case we don't win. But because he does keep that for this turn, right? So he's a 5k body. But we go 11. Okay, we get the Rad Beam and then a 2k. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We go 12 at him twice. Beautiful. This should actually work. With 3 cards left, people forget the I'm invincible. Because I do be invincible. GG. All right, y'all, that is the deck list for Uta. I just think it's a very fun deck. Is it going to be super meta? Probably not. Green is still not like the top of the meta right now. It's going to be, I think, pretty decent with just how consistent this deck is, right? So definitely if you're taking it to locals, you'll probably have a fun time, right? You can probably do pretty well just off of how consistent it is, right? Not a lot of decks can say that. You know, we can consistently draw 2 every single turn, and we have some decent threats. As you can see, our boards go super wide. We have some decent top end that we can reliably find with so much searchers. And again, I wanted to highlight this again because I think it's going to be a cheaper deck. Like I think you get 2 Shanks per starter deck of the new Uta. So if you are looking to pick this up, make sure you do have to buy 2 copies of the Uta starter deck, the new one that's coming out at the end of the month, right? Not talking about the old ST11, right? It'll be like ST15 to 20 or something like that. You'll have to get 2 if you want a full playset of the Shanks. So factor in that as a price, and then the cost of the Nami, which I don't believe comes in the starter deck. It's still, for like a pretty good deck, I'd say pretty cheap, right? Probably run you under $100. Probably well under 100, I would say, because most of the amount is going to be Sanji's and EBO1 rare, so not even an SR from that set. A lot of EBO1 stuff has been getting pricier, but I think Sanji probably still a little bit cheaper because it's really only used in this deck, and Uta's not that meta. But overall, I like it. It's very fun. If you're a fan of green, very fun deck to check out. Definitely give it a try. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Again, you can probably play this a lot differently, putting in some of the other better green cards, but just want to show off a very consistent film-based deck for it, right? But either way, let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you all in our next one. Bye-bye.